Yo, what's goody, Eagle Nation? Welcome back to another Diamond Crew Sports Podcast, The Breakdown. Guess what? It's Kelly Green week. And if you didn't know, the Philadelphia Eagles is undefeated in Kelly Green. Man, look, y'all already know. The energy is real. We got a big matchup coming up. Eagles versus the Jaguars, Sunday, November 3rd at 3:05 p.m. at the Link. Yeah, you heard it right. They flexes out of Sunday Night Football. Kind of disrespectful, but look, it is what it is. But first thing we got to do is let's go ahead and run the intro. This right here for the G's and the OGs. But you already know what to do. But if you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. All right, y'all. First thing we're going to talk about is the offense. The Eagles are sitting at 365.1 yards per game and 20 touchdowns, ranked 8th in the league. Jags aren't too far behind. They hitting at about 333.9 yards and 19 touchdowns, ranked 14th in the league. But when it comes to rushing, Eagles 165.9. The Jags 153.8 yards. Look for us to control the ground game and set the pace. Look, we got Saquon Barkley. Let's talk about the points per game. Eagles at 24.4. The Jags at 21.5. In my opinion, this is where we gonna shine. I want to see the Philadelphia Eagles score early, like maybe in the first quarter. I'm hoping that they can do it. And look, man, let's leave these guys in the dust. Real quick, let's talk about the defensive matchup. On D, the Eagles are ranked 7th. That team is getting a lot better. And we holding teams to a total of 2,106 yards. The Jags, though, they've allowed over 3,000 yards, ranked 29th. Pass D, we're keeping teams under 200 yards a game, while the Jags are giving up 271.1 yards a game. We got a huge edge on defense. I think we're going to play well this week, and we're going to make them feel it. Pause. Rushing D is close, but we're sharp on third downs. The Eagles got to do what? Stay disciplined, especially against Trevor Lawrence. Keep the pressure up. Make tackles in space. The Philadelphia Eagles have been doing a great job of that lately, so there's no reason to stop now. Let's talk about the key player comparisons. Jalen Hurts versus Trevor Lawrence. Hurts has put up 1,544 yards and 8 touchdowns, while Trevor Lawrence got 1,835 total yards and 11 touchdowns. But Hurts got the higher completion rating, and you know we got that fire chemistry with A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and I guess you can say Grant Calcaterra, because if you ain't know, Dallas Goedert is out for this game. Let's talk about the run game. Saquon, 766 total yards and 5 touchdowns. Tank Bigsby, who is questionable right now. He is on the injury report as being questionable. He got 493 total yards. And guess what? I ain't worried about it. Wideouts. A.J. Brown is our X factor this week. I think we can beat up on these cornerbacks, and A.J. Brown is so unguardable, especially in man coverage. And guess what? Don't sleep on Devontae Smith. He had a huge game last week. Let's talk about the intangibles and the X factors. Coaching is big this week. Let's talk about Nick Sirianni. You know he's been feeling the pressure, but you know with the play calling shift to Kellen Moore, this squad is looking better every game. Lane and other players were vocal about running the ball more to the coaches, and guess what? They listen. Reports say that Nick is open to changes in the game plan from the players. AJ said it as well. Guess what? We thank you for that, Nick. I mean, we've only been asking for that since last season. Doug Peterson, though, in my heart, in my mind, I always got respect for him because he brought that first Super Bowl to Philly. But he is on the hot seat in Jacksonville. So we're going to see how that plays out, but I always got plenty of respect. On defense, Isaiah Rodgers is starting at cornerback. Slay is out this week with a hamstring injury. Rodgers said it best. This is a job interview. This man is about to make some plays and show out. He made a great play last week. I expect the same this week. Let's talk about the final predictions and the final thoughts. My prediction, Eagles 31, Jaguars 17. And just a heads up, the trade deadline is coming up November 5th. It's right around the corner. Watch out for some moves. But in my opinion, let's not get our hopes too high, because I think that how we might keep it a little tight this year. And the simple fact is because, for a player like I would like Crosby or Myles Garrett, I think that the conversation might be a little bit too steep, especially with, the draft picks, how we might not want to pay that much. But there is a lot of other players that, how we might go after. But we're gonna see, man. The trade deadline is right around the corner. But look, man, real quick, let's exploit the Jags' week's pass defense this week. Let's go ahead and do that, man. Like I said earlier, I think their cornerbacks are suspect. I think we can put, pause on these guys and get them out the game early. We got to dominate on third down. The Jaguars are not good on third down. The Philadelphia Eagles have gotten better on third down. So, I think we can win that battle. And also, we need to stay disciplined. No penalties. As less penalties as possible. The Philadelphia Eagles have been penalized so much this year because, discipline has been a problem. But I think that we can start this game off, with less penalties and show everybody that the Philadelphia Eagles is definitely back. I feel like we back. I feel like we good. I feel like let's make a run at it. All right. Just because y'all think it's a game, just because y'all think this is not what I do, let's go ahead and check out the All-22. The defense is set up in a zone coverage near their own end zone. They have a high safety look with the defensive back and linebackers spaced out to cover the zones. The offense is spread out in a shotgun formation. They have 3 receivers to the right and 1 to the left. This setup is common for passing plays aimed at finding quick openings. With this formation and spacing, it's likely the offense is attempting a quick pass to exploit gaps in zone coverage. They may take either a short slant or an out route toward the sideline, particularly in the flat area, or even attempt a quick seam route between the zones. The defense seems prepared to protect against deep passes by keeping the safety back. They're likely focused on forcing the offense to settle for a short gain and preventing an explosive play, which is crucial when defending close to the red zone. The success of this play would depend on how well the defense adjusts to the receiver's routes and closes down the space. The offense tried to make a quick completion, but Nakobe Dean reacts quickly to prevent more positive yards. This is likely a zone read or read option play. The quarterback fakes the handoff to the running back to make the defense believe it's a run. This deception forces defenders to commit to stopping a running back, opening up space for Jalen Hurts to exploit. Since the defense appears to be in zone coverage, the linebackers and safeties would normally drop back to cover the receivers in their assigned zones. With the fake, the defense is tricked into reacting to the running back, leaving the middle of the field open for the quarterback to run through. Jalen finds an open lane and accelerates through it, taking advantage of the vacated space. This allows the quarterback to gain around 15 yards before defenders can react. The success of this play lies in effectiveness of the fake and the defensive reaction. By forcing defenders to focus on a running back, the offense creates an opportunity for the quarterback to pick up significant yardage. Additionally, the defense, being in zone coverage scheme, may have delayed their ability to close down on the quarterback quickly enough to stop the big gain. In summary, the play effectively used deception and exploited the defensive alignment and leaving room for the quarterback to make a big run up the field. This kind of play can especially be effective in the red zone in short yardage situations. A.J. Brown runs an inside comeback route, which is designed to exploit the soft spot between zone defenders or create separation in man coverage. This route requires precision timing from the quarterback to deliver the ball as the receiver makes his break, ensuring that the pass arrives before the defender can react. From this formation, it appears the defense is in a zone coverage, as two defenders are positioned near A.J. Brown. In zone, defenders cover areas rather than sticking to a specific receiver, leaving pockets open if the offense can time the route correctly. Jalen Hurts displayed excellent timing and accuracy on this play, throwing the ball right as Brown comes out of his break. This allows Brown to secure the catch without having to adjust his body, maximizing his separation from the nearest defender and preventing them from closing in before the catch. A.J. Brown's route running technique is key here. His sharp cut on the inside comeback route likely causing the nearest defender to hesitate to react late, giving him enough space to catch the ball safely in between two defenders. This route is effective against zone coverages as it forces defenders to react quickly or risk giving up the completion. This is a textbook example of a quarterback and receiver being in sync, making it challenging for defenders to disrupt the play. The Eagles are lined up in a zone coverage with defenders spaced out to cover passing lanes. This setup is designed to limit yardage after the catch and keep eyes on the quarterback, allowing defenders to react quickly to the throw. Although it's not immediately apparent from this angle, it's likely that the defensive line applied pressure to force an early or slightly off-target throw. When a quarterback is under pressure, the more prone they are to making a mistake, increasing the chance of a tipped or inaccurate pass. Rodgers does a great job here. As the pass is released, Rodgers quickly closes in on the intended receiver, positioning himself to make a play on the ball. His awareness and reaction time allows him to get a hand on the pass. CJGJ shows excellent awareness by tracking the ball as it's tipped by Rodgers. His quick reflexes and positioning allows him to secure the interception, capitalizing on Rodgers' tip. Pause. This type of heads-up play is essential for defensive backs in zone coverage, where turnovers are often a result of teamwork and reaction time. This interception was a pivotal moment in the game, shifting momentum toward the Birds. Turnovers like these energized the defense. This play contributed to their overall success by stopping the drive and potentially putting points on the board in their favor. This play was successful due to a disciplined zone coverage, quick reaction by Rodgers to tip the pass, and CJGJ, his instincts to secure the interception. It demonstrates the importance of teamwork and situation awareness on defense, turning a routine pass into a game-changing turnover. In this play, the Philadelphia Eagles rushed with 4 men, and Cooper DeJean made an impressive tackle, bringing down the receiver just as the Bengals were in position to score. Cooper started the play with outside leverage, almost as if he anticipated the route heading towards the sideline. This was a huge moment for the rookie, showcasing his instincts and physicality. But Cooper DeJean showed his strength and composure, stepping up, making this big play. This play showcases the type of defensive stop that can change the course of the game. On a critical 4th down, the offense looked to get the ball into the hands of Jamar Chase, a top receiver known for his route running and his ability to gain yards after the catch. The Bengals likely anticipated Chase would create enough separation or use his physicality to reach the 1st down marker. However, rookie cornerback Cooper DeJean read the play exceptionally well. His pre-snap alignment showed he was likely aware of where the first down marker was and anticipated the route concept. As the play developed, DeJean demonstrated excellent footwork and positioning, keeping himself in a balanced stance that allowed him to react quickly to Jamar Chase's movement. When Chase caught the ball, DeJean was already closing in. This shows not only strong technique, but also understanding of situational football, as DeJean knew he couldn't allow any yards after contact. Look, as y'all can see, man, there was a lot of great plays last week. I could have went on probably for so long with my All-22 film breakdown, but I don't want to hold y'all here all night. I'm hoping to see a lot more of this week against the Jaguars, and we're going to talk about it next week. But if you made it this far in the video and you felt like this puppy helped you out, please do us a favor. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you always up to date. But for now, I'm out.
Yeah, I got some diamonds on me dancing, looking like they prancing. Always on my BI, we talking about expansion. Looking at a mansion, open up the benches, hanging off the blicket, empty out the sticky, shooting like I'm Jimmy. Chip wood, this good, sorry that I'm this hood.